Всем привет! Сегодня мы поиграем в Трубербрюк или Тубербрук. Вроде как квест point and click. Сейчас посмотрим, разберемся. Если кто-то будет смотреть, можете помогать подсказками, если я буду тупить.
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Как написано создателями, все окружение в этой игре сделанными вручную. Кукольное моделирование. И потом они прописывали уже все объекты, с которыми можно взаимодействовать непосредственно.
Out of gas. And the engine is overheated. Not a chance. I need to find some gas and engine coolant first. No juice. At least the cold chain is unbroken. I wish. It's frozen shut. Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas. Meals on Wheels. Your order is waiting. Tax investigation. Open the door. Can you please let me in? I'm totally not a vampire, I swear. Somebody forgot their toolbox. This loot box contains only some rusty pliers. Locked. How should I open the door with these rusty pliers? Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little. I wish. It's frozen shut.
Что сделать?
Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes. Tiny rock gas station. A beacon in the dark. Those pliers won't help me with that. If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic.
Отличное место для пикника, ну конечно. Так, это что такое?
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they? Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising.
Ну, обещающе, конечно. Sound.
Locked. Of course. My tires should still last a couple of miles.
Блин, ну что ж делать-то? Да мы уже все испробовали.
Meals on wheels! Your order is waiting.
Что-то я туплю.
Locked. Of course. I wish. It's frozen shut. It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face. No juice.
Я тупой. Куда тут еще нажать-то можно? Все вроде нажал. Нажимали. Сюда нажимать. Сюда нажимать. Сюда нажимать.
Out of gas.
Да, бензин.
And the engine is overheated.
Таскать ничего нельзя. Че? С геймпада ничего не делать. Можно с геймпада играть. Там нахрен с геймпада. Так.
It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face.
Кто там смотрит сидит? Подскажите, пожалуйста, что делать-то, а? Один человек смотрит сидит.
How should I open the door with these rusty pliers?
Ага. Оказывается, можно нажать
No way.
пробел,
A hidden replacement
и
key.
подсвечиваются
That was too easy.
вещи, с которыми можно
As if
взаимодействовать.
it wanted to be found. It fits.
Называется Press
That was
any
almost
key
too easy.
to continue.
It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands.
Pitch black, кромешная тьма.
There's something funny about that picture.
И...
Oops! A hidden switch.
Oops, I did it again.
This must be the main fuse. I know this image. Daytona Beach Race 58. What an event. The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of home. It's a picture of a buffalo. Extra large, no refill. What I wouldn't give to be there. This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me. quite off the beaten track. Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee. 20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks. Looks dusty.
Музычка?
Again that ghastly tune.
Это на полу.
All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways. Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee. Electrical cables. Zip. This thing wouldn't take me far out here. Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Cold as ice. Exactly what I need. There you go. Have some Kool-Aid. Done. Finally, we can make off again.
Мы это сделали.
Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
this is the right place. When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already. The next city is like 1,000 miles away. Ah, yes, that's where I am. The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world. Brr, looks cold. Its heydays are over. Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Club. Truberbrook. County of Brokenlande. 1 kilometer. Or 0.621371 miles. A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off. I wonder what that is. Arrived at destination after a short walk. Truberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already. Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. That is one strange-looking cat. That's probably the town's landmark.
Привет! Я не знаю,
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display.
играть.
Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlagte Platte, Pothocker, Tote Oma.
Вроде как про альтернативную реальность 60-х годов. Вот здесь вот
Beverly,
в
I
чем
discovered the
самый
local
прикол,
movie
что
theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here
здесь
appear to be
вся
Western
обстановка
and
сделана
noir.
вручную. То есть это нечто, некое подобие кукольного мультика, на самом деле.
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective. Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair soon. Exciting.
Как, кстати, голос нормально слышно, нет?
Evening.
Hey. Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so.
Ага, даже так. Так, парсек. Парсек. Это, видимо, в игре икру саму убавить надо. Настройка микрофона, потому что вроде все на максимуме стоит. Вот. Но вот микрофон на 100% сейчас поставил, был 76. Напиши, пожалуйста, как сейчас слышно, нормально или нет. А это девушка, которая мотоцикл мы чинили, ходили.
Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
Получше, да, стало? Ну хорошо. Спасибо за отзыв. Так, что и сказать
Any
там
idea?
можно?
Just try again.
Ага.
Today's menu? Nothing.
Nothing.
That's quite a few fishing rods they have there. Hello? I'm not going to give up.
Можешь потише сделать громкость голоса моего?
Good
Ох
afternoon.
ты, какая
How
тетенька
can I help
вылезла.
you, darling?
There's a room reserved for
Добрый
me.
вечер.
You know the lottery?
Тетенька на дяденьку похожа очень.
I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Truberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
What was the name again?
Хорошо, спасибо еще раз. И какое у нас имя? Доктор Ганс Тангейзер.
Hans Tannhauser. Dr. Hans Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, Tannhauser, Elevenhauser. Oh,
Eleven.
Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a
Мы
kind of
записать
writer or
какого-то
something?
играем. Мы пишем научную работу.
Normally, I work for a university. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Truberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
О, да.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Truberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
Интересно, ночь совсем глухая. Вау, как атмосферненько.
What?
Please, you've got to help me.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper? Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down.
Да такие следы на полу незаметные, типа, да. Что-то еще есть.
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric. At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet. What a mess. I don't want to mess up the crime scene. I better not. It'll start raining in. Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster. Must be a local myth.
Все лохнесское чудовище там нарисовано.
I don't want to go back to bed. I'm on a mission. What is this? Some kind of goo.
Goo. Let's go here.
Where did he go?
Там какая-то непогода.
So many rooms. So few guests. Reception opening hours. Monday to Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays and legal holidays, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. This leads to the rooms. Even more of that strange goo. Darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness. A trail of goo. The thief must have left it behind. It's the window to my room.
Так а туда пойти нельзя, получается. Куда воришка пошел? Опа.
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me. This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on earth would steal a paper on quantum physics.
Да кто бы знал, кому декларация по квантовой физике может понадобиться.
Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a Proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
Evil spirits?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tenhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old Proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me? Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
Это только первая глава.
I can't fix this. The master key is missing and the weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
Я вот ничего не запомнил. Отлично, все быстро сказал он.
I have to insert a coin first. These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore.
High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
Сейчас закоротит нас. Ах, вот.
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
Да, есть немного.
Danger. High voltage. This old
Прочитали
generator is running
позже.
at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks.
Они везде, да. Субтитры есть.
Judging by the smell, this was used to transport cookies and lollipops.
Здесь, видимо, монетку можно взять, полагаю.
Hello?
Anybody here?
Anybody there? What was that? I wonder what that is. Locked. Time waits for no man, not even in Truberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line. It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
Ладно, пойдем вниз, тут больше делать нечего. О, дедушка какой-то. Ё, сколько нажать-то можно?
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful! The table is wobbling terribly.
Да что ты, дедушка, говоришь? Пошатаем его.
You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
It's heartbreaking to see the town in decline like this. Everything's going down the drain, just like this wobbly table.
Надо стол починить, сейчас будет, походу, вот стопудов.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
Ah, never mind.
This table, it has a wobble. Everything's going down the drain around here.
Панталоны можно посмотреть. Ну-ка.
There's a clothesline up there, right under my window. A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house. As you well know, Beverly, I am a man tempered by a sober lifestyle. However, I keep dwelling on the fact that a sheer infinite amount of states of matter can lie between expectation and reality. My accommodation, the guest house Vadest Lust, looks slightly more luxurious in the notification. The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff? There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachtplatte, Pothocker, Tote Oma.
А доспехи-то по-другому стояли.
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though. Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons. This cat again. The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world. Ah, yes. That's where I am. The next city is like 1,000... A beautiful, healthy tree. Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
Так, здесь, похоже, делать вообще нечего. Опять тупить начинаю.
I've already made an entry on this. Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be Western and noir.
Ладно, в дом зайдем. В отель, точнее. Крюбербрук, Хрипун. Судя по 8 лет Трибербрюка. 1 сентября отмечено. Рамона и запятая. Интересно. Так. Что-то нашли? Что она нам скажет?
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was the flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
Это тот кот, который там бегал. Вот.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else
This establishment you call...
A family business for more than 75 years.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing
Что за брат?
took a half too
Что я
much of his
пропустил?
Bolzenschuss and just made off. Anything else I can do for you?
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
О,
Just a
нормально.
second,
Да,
Professor.
давайте.
Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers!
Cheers. Вот что, каждую картинку посмотреть можно.
She seems very focused. Hey. She's... Science fiction. Something involving spaceships.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me, didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Привет новым зрителям, смотрю, чуть-чуть прибавилось. На один.
You bet I am. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Omega-3 is a fatty acid.
Come on, that's applesauce.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
Пришли и сразу ушли. Нормально.
I'm a quantum physicist.
And what? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
Конечно, берешь
I
и
can
ешь,
do
и
that
всё.
too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Well, after all, I'm not originally from Earth. I'm a Berlin alien, remember?
Right. But then, how can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something. This can must have fallen off the table.
Консервы.
Is that a maggot?
Чем?
It's having a good time. They serve traditionally hearty local meals in this place. Apparently, a few maggots found themselves a lovely home in there. Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby. Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
Ну, конечно, мухи летают, черви ползают. Можно брать и
I don't want
рыбачить
to
на
take this with
порошке.
me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love cheese skewers.
Это сырная канапе вся.
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic. There's something funny about that clock.
Что же с ними не так? Чё,
I'd rather
включить
not
нельзя?
disturb the little one.
Чтоб не беспокоить маленькую.
Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlog for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Leni of Planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Ага, в третьем номере. Ништяк.
Room 3. That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
Очаровательно.
I need to know what happens next.
Now where would this lead to?
Let's go.
Locked. Look at all these beautiful people.
Очень симпатичный человек. Соизобретатель устанавливающего напитка Чиспрессо. Она любит кататься на велосипеде, не имея возможности управлять им. Она живет вместе со своими двумя воображаемыми бритыми кошками Бучем Кэссиди и Сандескит. Красивые люди, конечно.
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
Шерман Арчибальд. Изобретатель ноты на основе языка программирования Шерман++, C++, освоение которого известно лишь нескольким специалистам. Отлично. Свен Östre, также известный как Свен Q45. Алекс Данда, Валера. Легенда гласит, что однажды этот юный отчаянный музыкант перевел на испанский язык копию Некромикона, который хранил в библиотеке Франкфуртского университета имени Гёте, и собрался написать о ней пару песен. Вскоре он бесследно пропал. Ой, какие красавцы! Лара и Джо. Владелец очень любимой кофейни, замок Truberbrook, капитан местной футбольной команды. Кто из них кто? Очень интересно. Тила Уолтер Фингер трижды спас мир, но об этом никто не знает. Базарные так это насмотрели. Кристиан Хенли, призер второго ежегодного соревнования по поеданию кренделей. Ладно, пойдем искать. Пойдем на наш третий номер. Тайник. А, вот он, тайник, видимо, да? Или что это?
There's something lying on the floor.
Да, что-то лежит.
It's a massage
Массажер.
rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
Еще ты будешь им массажировать. Полотенчик.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
Это что? Книга гостей или что? Тима, Виджи, Тоджин, Су, Данфри. Еще 8 страниц, как их листать. Алло. Вот так. Ё. Тут, блин, еще наверняка какая-нибудь подсказка зарыта. И он придет что смотреть. Пока непонятно. Так, а здесь, наверное, секрет, да, у нас? Тайничок.
Huh. There really is a hidden stash below. Loads of useless junk, and an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Шнапс Больценчус. Да, шнапс всегда может пригодиться. Чего тут больше нет?
Just a hanger.
Просто вешалка и взял ее дома. Очень интересно.
Empty. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Это что сюда применить можно?
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
Это что такое? Канапе туда применить?
Maybe somebody hid their money in there.
На заначку применить канапе? Ну-ка давай запись.
Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected. No.
No. А зачем возможность? Вылез. Ага. Вешалку можно взять опять.
Fresh air is still the preferable way to dry your laundry.
Вибратор.
Hey,
И
mister!
повибрировал на улице вибратором. Мистер.
Fresh air is still the preferable way to dry your laundry. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
And what's next? Тут вроде больше ничего сделать нельзя особо. Там с кем поговорить? Стоп. Там диалог был. Диалог был доступен.
I would
застелить
probably hurt
кровать.
myself.
Пораниться, застилая кровать.
I'm not tired.
Ну, окей.
I need to know what happens next.
Вибратором по телевизору. Окей.
Hey, mister!
Excuse
Инопланетная
me.
технология.
Didn't mean to.
I need to know what happens next.
I've already made an entry on this. Note.
Так, кто это придумал?
Oh, thanks. For me?
I found it under the bed.
And now you want to, let's say, pawn this device in exchange for a fishing rod?
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
А нам удочку давай, а что нам теперь делать с удочкой?
Locked. It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually, it just needs one more mew.
Мию надо?
My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
Thank you, but I believe this ordinary table is not deserving of your delicate tablecloth.
Все запарено, а?
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
Если что-нибудь сделать. Кота можешь поймать. Ну, а кота приманить
I don't think
консервы
it's in the mood for that right now.
не манится. О, порыбачить можно.
Good idea. I only need some bait. Subject: species reintroduction.
Приманку, говорит, надо. И где нам ее взять? Приманочку на рыбку. Так, ладно, пойдем обратно. Дилемма. Здесь ничего не сделать, не сделать. Дед, скажите нам что-нибудь.
Good morning.
Excuse me.
Are you all right?
Please don't. I can't even savor my cognac.
Все понятно с дедом.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Гениально.
I met a woman named Gretchen in Truberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
I've already made an entry on. It's the present judging by last resort.
Не, смотри, блин. Что здесь есть? Она мне это уже делала.
I've already made. Titus is my. Good morning.
Excuse.
You've got yourself a nice.
It's heartbreaking. Everything's going down.
Так, тупняк начинается. I need help, people. 1 сентября.
Good morning.
Morning.
I noticed something.
Speak your mind.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else?
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself. By the way, the buffet.
Locked.
I need to.
сразу в свою комнату. Чё засилать не хочет?
I would probably.
Ой, реально заснуть можно. Потому что я не знаю, что делать дальше. Ох, 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 ох.
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle. Exciting.
Может, вешалкой трусы забрать? Сейчас попробуем. Нет, почему нельзя?
No. I don't want to mess up the crime scene. I don't want to cover up these. Good morning.
Morning.
Is there not a
God for the inspector, and it has been. The dog had run off. Would you like?
not really.
Of course, Mr. Tenhouse.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhouse.
I don't think. That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
Опа, камыш. Как я его сразу не заметил. Что нам с камышом делать?
Good idea. Subject.
Камыш. Камыш, 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 камышка. Мышка, мышь.
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Closed.
Угу. Значит, надо найти, кто его откроет. Чтоб нам fishing supplies дали, да? Так, а это что, не было же?
Locked.
Вот
I
так.
wonder what that is.
Забрали камыш, появился ящик. Ништяк. Что теперь везде проверять, что можно сделать? Непонятно.
Hi.
Hey,
So, how long have you been here?
the day before yesterday. Feels much longer though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
But then how did you get here?
Individual travel. By motorcycle, of course.
Why Truberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice, but also a little weird, don't you think?
Something about them seems a bit off, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference, but then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer. In New York City?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New England states, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Katahdin and so on. Then Canada and the Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast, the Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So.
So.
Hi.
Hey,
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
About the cable car. Question.
We need the master key to get the cable car running. Why don't you take a look around town? Anything else I can...
No thanks.
Good, I'm sure you find a way eventually. I'll try to set up as much as I can over here. Something's jammed there.
Что тут застряло?
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Так никто ничего не говорит, блин. Кого что спрашивать? Есть дед, девочка, страшная тетка. Не так уж.
Good morning.
много.
Excuse me, sir.
I've been wondering about...
I don't... This wobbling...
А блин, чем твой стол-то починить, мать твою?
Thank you.
It might be... Actually... My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coat, and I think I find...
Пиво не выпил. Вот в чем проблема.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Any news from the...
I'm sure your case is off. He is
About the cable?
sure.
I've heard enough.
Anything else?
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself.
Девочка, не разговаривай.
I need to know what happens.
She seems... Science fiction. I'd rather not disturb...
Все, больше нету жителей. Алло.
Now where would this lead to?
Ход, что ли? Опа, 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 блин, вторая поставка для пива, блин, как я не заметил. И стол отремонтирую. Блин, это хрен заметишь просто так. Фига себе. Чтоб он не шатался.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much.
Я вообще не видел.
I was
блин,
hardly
блин.
able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Ну давай, дед, рассказывай. чё
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
Are you feeling any better now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Klaus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Klaus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now he's vanished without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Was Claus abducted?
I don't know. Klaus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful.
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring...
Please excuse me.
Зацикленный где-то. А, пойдем за котом. А чем мы кота приманивать будем? Где... А, вон он, блин. Ни хрена он залез. Чтоб он не разбился, что постель.
Soft as a feather. A beautiful, healthy tree. Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple. Oh my. It looks desperate. It won't be this easy getting close to it.
Ага, сейчас дротиком с ядом в него пульнем. Понятно.
Oh my. It looks desperate.
Кот ширнулся, глазища такие. Все, побежал к хозяину. Заныкался в уголок темный. Копейка.
The cat doesn't seem to like humans.
Я
You like this,
консервочку.
don't you?
Он просто голодный был, бедолага. Кому ну. И что теперь в коробку его ловить? Ну.
Klaus?
Клаус! Дед нашел Клауса. А чё он жрет, а чавкает до сих пор? И где Клаус? Алло. Люк игры?
Good morning.
Excuse me,
Any news about Claw?
nothing.
Please excuse.
Стоп. Клаус-то убежал куда-то. Кто чавкает? Я слева чавканье. Игра глюканула. Так, выйдем. Идем обратно. Загрузка локаций. Нет, Клауса нет.
Wooden fence.
А где Клаус?
There's a vertebra. Actually, it's. Good morning.
Excuse
Any news about?
nothing.
А
Please
куда он
excuse-
убежал? Клаус. Клаус, ты где? Клаус в коробке убежал. Ох ты засранец, а.
No way to run from here, kitty. Oh, I think he passed out.
Клёво. Он живой, надеюсь?
Now I've got you.
О, жизнь какая.
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Klaus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Good morning.
Excuse,
You've got yourself a nice
the name is Baron Otto Titan von Truberbrook.
Tannhauser. Pleased to meet you.
Please come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the company of a lonely, broken old man.
Are you from around these parts?
You may very well say so. I put all my life's work into the well-being and prosperity of Truberbrook. I once was the owner of both, the mines and the cable car. That's all history now.
Do you have any friends or family?
My spouse left me for good, and my beloved Truberbrook is slowly going down the drain. Only Claus remained loyal to me all these years.
На, только убежал.
What kind of a strange place is this?
Well, you should know. This used to be one of the most beautiful spots on the face of the planet. The fair and the fortunate came here for treatment. Travelers and tourists of all fashion. Citizens that weren't occupied in the tourism business found work in the mines. But it's all over now.
What kind of a strange place is this?
Well, you should know. This, the fair and the fortunate citizens, but it...
Do you still have the key to the old cable car, by any chance?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, my stocks, my startups. Yet
No,
all you
Nick.
desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please take it.
Good morning.
You have reunited.
Ладно, ключ у нас есть, пойдем.
Hi.
Hey,
I just wanted to say hi.
all right. Don't forget we need to get the cable car working.
То есть этого недостаточно? Законатимся?
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
This old generator is running at maximum. I have to insert a coin first.
Ну, монеток мы не нашли, да? Ну, what's next? Может, там рыболовная открылась? Нифига не открылась. Тут делать нечего. Пока нет приманки, пока не запомнят рыбу. Да? А, бесполезно. Ох, 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 ох. Пойдем в дом сходим. Так, на стол можно было нажать. На П. А, посмотреть. Там не надо.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself.
Locked.
I need to know.
Что-то я не понимаю, что дальше делать. Эй, стоп, 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 стоп. Окошечко выглянем. Так, надо смотреть внимательно. Ничего, да, кроме этого. И этого. Так. Походу нам сейчас придется этот стрим заканчивать. Потому что я не понимаю, что сейчас надо делать. Вы чуть-чуть аркадное сейчас, наверное, побегать.
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other. Still looks in good.
Вообще не догонять. Ладно. Спасибо двум людям, которые смотрели. Третий, кто присоединялся. Я просто не понимаю сейчас, что здесь дальше делать надо. Вроде все уже понажимал. Везде сходил. Со всеми поговорил.
Good morning.
You have.
Да. Старику все вернули. Ништяк.
Small ads. They're holding it exciting.
Ладно, будем считать это завершением Part 1. Неизвестно, будет Part 2 или нет. Потому что зрителей-то у меня нет. Ладно, завершаем трансляцию.